Hey everybody, Cooking with the Taylors again today. Some of the foods that I really like out in the industry are the biscuits that you can get at McDonald's or the biscuits you get at KFC. I just love them and I could eat them all the time. Biscuits and gravy is a fun breakfast meal. So I thought, why not work on trying to teach you guys how to make biscuits. So let's get started here. We're going to place the oven racks in the middle, which has already been done, and the oven is preheating to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we're going to whisk 2 cups of flour. So, grab my 1 cup dry ingredient measuring cup. 2 cups of flour, 1, 2, and I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Again, the baking powder container has its can so you can level off the teaspoons. 1, 2, half a teaspoon of baking soda, again leveling it off, and half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, I'm just taking one of my whisks, whisk this all together so that way the dry ingredients are evenly dispersed amongst themselves. Okay, I'm going to set that aside right now, and I need to grate frozen butter into this dish, and this butter is very frozen, very cold. Been in the freezer since yesterday. And I just have a small dish here and the grater, cheese grater, that I'm going to use to grate the butter. I'm using the coarse side. And pull the paper the rest of the way off. Now I'm toward the end. Careful not to catch my fingers. Okay. Next we're going to grate the butter and sift these all together. So I'm going to take a little bit of butter, put it in to the flour mix, take some more butter, just slowly add it to the flour mix, making sure I'm not getting lots of clumps. I'm going to grab one more little stick of butter. Just because some of it got stuck on the bottom. Doesn't want to come off very nice. There we go. Make sure I don't have no big clumps of butter in here. Okay. Now, take my liquid glass measuring cup and I need 1 cup of buttermilk. If you do not have buttermilk at home, you can always use regular whole milk, and you can just add a tablespoon of lemon juice or vinegar. One cup of buttermilk. I'm going to work this with my hands until this dough starts completely pulling itself off. Okay, so now
Hello, Kathy. Good.
I'm going to flour the counter here just a little bit. Transfer make a nice little rectangle. It smells like biscuits. Ha ha. I'm going to make a nice little rectangle out of this. Trying to pat it down about an inch. Okay, and then I'm going to pull back and pat back down another inch. Trying to keep the same rectangle. And every time you do this, you're rotating, and it's starting to make those folds that make biscuits nice and fluffy. Grab just a little bit more flour to put down on the countertop. Make sure that nothing sticks. Pat her back down to a nice rectangle that's about an inch thick. Spin it, fold it on itself again. Okay. Spin it and do it another time. Pat her back down to the original shape. Flip and turn. Flip and turn one more time. And I'm going to do one more. Flip and pat down to its original 1-inch shape. Okay. I'm going to wash off my hands here a second. Grab a little bit of butter, and I'm going to smear this around the bottom of my pan so that nothing sticks to it. You can use cooking spray too, but in our family, growing up on the dairy farm, we use butter. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out 6 to 8 biscuits from here, and I'm thinking I can just cut right down the side. One, perfect. I'm going to make 8 biscuits out of this. Place these in my 9 by 12-inch baking pan, and these are going to now go into the oven. As soon as I put these in the oven, we're going to increase the oven temperature to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And these are going to bake for anywhere from 15 to 18 minutes until they're golden brown. And when we're done, we'll remove them and let them cool outside of the pan, and we'll be able to enjoy them. So the oven just beeped, and we are ready to put our biscuits in the oven. And set the oven to 500 degrees. And set the timer for 15 minutes to check. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, these biscuits are done. They're coming hot and fresh out of the oven. Maybe a little done. Maybe 15 minutes was too much. Yeah, I bet you 15 minutes in this oven was a little much. But that's okay, they still look delicious. Okay, they're gonna sit here and cool. Let this pan cool.